Hey, it's Emily from Emily Plans Life, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm changing gears a little bit and showing you a flip through of my 2022 completed December daily. This year I used a couple different paper collections. The first was Simple Stories Mix-and-a-Mingle. Honestly, after I got this one, I kind of wish I had gone just with it, but it's super cute, and I think it worked pretty well with my main kit, which was the Holiday Magic from PinkFresh. And then I also used a few sheets from this little pad. I think it's from Michael's, like one of those hot buy ones, but the colors go pretty well with Holiday Magic. So I used all of these, plus of course, you know, stuff from my stash from many years past. But I can't wait to show you what I did. These little charms are actually from Vicky Booten, and then something else, maybe Paige Taylor Evans, I'm not sure. Anyway, like those on there. And then my front page, I used a sheet from Hobby Lobby. It's a vellum polka dot sheet. And then I had some rub-ons that I've literally had, y'all, for like a decade. Put some of those on there. So I'm sure this is a little bit hard to see. Not sure you can really zoom in on that. But like this says The Perfect Gift. This is Magical. Merry and Bright. And then there also was some star ones. So I just kind of went to town on that and put a bunch down, and then some puffy stickers from the Holiday Magic collection. I layered that on top of a sheet that I got from Hobby Lobby as well, and then placed that over the opening of probably my favorite page from the Holiday Magic line. I really liked that. And then just for a little filler spot here, I used a sheet from that Mix-and-a-Mingle. I may add in a table of contents. Kind of been thinking about that, just haven't figured out if or how I'm going to do it. So the first couple pages I actually made ahead of time, sort of, because I knew I'd be traveling and had a lot to capture. So the last week of November, we went to Disney and Universal, and I wanted to have a couple things prepared and make it easy to sum up those trips. So day one is all about Universal. I used some tags here and just wrote a little bit about Dr. Seuss area, the Seuss Landing, and then Earl the Squirrel. So on the back of here, I used washi tape to attach a couple of pictures from each topic, and then you know, just as a fun way to include more journaling and pictures in a small area. Also used this idea, which I feel like was from Allie's, one of Allie's classes this year, maybe Products Play, but I used 2 pieces of printed vellum and staggered them to make pockets. And this pocket I just wrote about Universal in general. They have a balloon parade, which is super fun, every night at Universal Studios. So I included that there. And then my numbers are from Ellie's Studio. I really love those. I kind of got them on a whim on clearance, and they're fabulous. I love them. This background page is another sheet from Holiday Magic, and then I put some of the word strips on some of the colors there. Next up, Disney, you know, at Disney World has 4 different parks, so wanted to make a little interactive area for each of those. I just used actually a technique for some mini books. I don't have I can't really show you this, but there's some slits in each of these strips here, and then I just attached them on the back so that I could have flaps for each one. So I used some snowflakes. These are from Scraps and Ink Etsy shop, Disney inspired shop that I used to be on the design team for, and these are some embellishments from them as well. I love their stuff, and I loved picking just a couple of my favorite pictures from each park. So here in Animal Kingdom, we saw Santa going on the little flotilla, and then the Merry Menagerie puppets. If you haven't seen those, they are just so fun. They had a little photo op in Adventureland, and then of course the Jingle Cruise at Magic Kingdom. And then Epcot, we love going on Living with the Lands. They do a holiday overlay now, so got a couple pictures from that. And then in Hollywood, Daisy was waving at hello as we walked in, and then we saw a little character cavalcade or whatever as we were walking through. So a couple little touches here, just added magic and kept it pretty simple. This little cutout here has little Mickey edges around it. That is also from Scraps and Ink on Etsy. So if you're driving to Florida, you got to stop at Buc-ee's. We stop at the one in Daytona on the way up to come home. So I just chose a bunch of fun little strips over here, cut this out of, the little Buc-ee here was cut out of some tissue paper or something from something we bought there, and then focused on our road trip home and our, you know, got to get some beaver nuggets when you go to Buc-ee's. So as you can tell from my voice, I am still hoarse. Yes, 6 weeks later. Vocal cord strain is a real thing, y'all, but doing my best. And this is when I was starting to get sick. So the day we got back, I had made an appointment and went to urgent care. So here's all the medicines I had to take for that, and just made that one quick and simple. Actually took this picture knowing I was going to put that for right there. So that's an idea to keep in mind when you're having to stage photos for your December daily. Day number 5 was an idea from Allie, and I printed these little papers out for me and my hubby to put together. We just chose, you know, which one we wanted. So real or fake tree. You know, of course, we both choose Christmas Vacation as our favorite movie, Christmas movie. And Allie had done a circle up here at the top, but these were some cutouts from the Mix-and-a-Mingle collection. So I just trimmed these down really tight, obviously, but just trimmed them down to fit the top of those, and then added some fun ribbon on top. This background sheet is from Mix-and-a-Mingle, and so is this little ephemera. I'm pretty sure that was from Holiday Magic, but again, you can see how these colors really go together. This was a filler sheet over here, another sheet from Mix-and-a-Mingle, and then these are from Studio Calico. I've had them forever and love them, so I finally got to use some of those up. And then these vellum ribbons, or velvet kind of ribbons that my mom got, I use those for the string. I like to have lots of strings and different things poking out. So this was day 6. I have quite a few bottle brush trees, and then my mom got me this cute little camper ornament, so that's all about that. And then day 7 is all about our Bon Maman advent calendar. We love that. And this sheet right here, I gotta show you guys. So this is a card I've had literally forever. Oh, it's taped. Just kidding. Yeah, you can see it a little bit. So this is from a really old collection at Studio Calico. But you can see I just used some mild liners and kind of colored over. This was my test over here. Just colored over some of those letters so I could see what they turn out, and tried to kind of match these up. So it's not perfect, but it does work for me. It definitely works better than the colors that were on there, because that was for a really bright spring collection, and obviously this isn't. But I just used some cutouts from the box that the advent calendar came in, put those in. I like to add stuff like that to my December daily. So with traveling and me being sick and working and all the things, did not have a lot of energy to do the tree this year. We did eventually, but my husband surprised me one day when I came home from work, and he had the tree up, not decorated, but had it up and lit up and pretty when I got home from work one night. And these here are just some you know, cardstock ephemera from the Mix-and-a-Mingle pack. I think they call them bits and pieces. So up on day 9 was how we've been watching the show Wednesday. Absolutely hilarious. If you haven't watched it, so well written, and I just love all the little touches from the original, you know, Addams Family. So good. But we've been having our little pizza party. That's what we call it when we're watching pizza, or when we're eating pizza and watching a movie. So use those to decorate a page for day 9. And then day 10 is all about the absolute cutest little blow mold that I found at Cracker Barrel, y'all. So look at this sweet little baby. She's so cute. Apparently there's a boy version too. They didn't have it. I didn't know. I can live without it, but it is really cute. So, you know, if I see him next year, I might get him. I added a few little touches from both of my collections here. And again, that velvet ribbon. And then day 11, we went to Maple Street Biscuit Company and had breakfast one day. Just kept this one really simple with, you know, red, green, and white. This right here is actually a bobby pin from an advent calendar I had last year from the Body Shop. So finally used that. Day 11, my father-in-law passed away about 1.5 years ago, and my mother-in-law has not put up her tree the last 2 years, so we thought making a little tree for her would just be a low-pressure way to get her back into the spirit, you know, nothing huge. So we bought some cute little ornaments, and like this one, they used to have a tobacco farm, and so these kind of look like little tobacco baskets, and then tree topper and tree skirt. She really liked it, so that was nice how that worked out. And trying to really use up my stash this year, guys. I'm sure you guys are the same way, but like I could document the next 2 decades of Christmas with the amount of stuff I have. So I did make a pretty good dent in some of the stuff this year. I was really happy. Next is probably the funniest Starbucks page I've made. I'm really good about keeping the cups. You can see I kind of tucked those into a star cutout page. What you'll see, or you'll not see rather, is a picture of a drink. I kept all the stuff and forgot to take a picture of a single drink. So it was a make it work moment. I just used some pretty little stars. These are from Ellie's Studio, these puffy stars and hearts or little circles, and called it a day. It is what it is. Okay, so this year I actually got really into plants, actually about the last 1.5 years. And so I bought a couple this year and wanted to incorporate them. This sticker here is from the Happy Planner. I'm always looking for ways to use up that stash. So added some snowflakes, some stars, and a little sticker from there. This I think might be from Felicity Jane, this little acetate sheet. And then another sticker from the Happy Planner, and just documented the 2 new plants that joined the family. Next up was our trip to Dollywood. We had a hot chocolate a couple times, a few photo ops. They have a little Christmas tree show up at the top. And then my favorite is the candlelight carolers at the church. So pretty. They're so good. And they were even better this year. They added a fiddle, violin, whatever. So it was really, really nice. We like that. And then we went in Gatlinburg, you know, they have the city decorated, and then we went to the aquarium, and then we went also up to Ober Gatlinburg. We did not ice skate, but I did have a good time watching people ice skate. Day 17, my mom found me these super cute little plates. I like to decorate my dining room table, you know, seasonally, holiday. And so she found these on clearance at Michael's for $4 each. And then here I inserted a stamped sheet. This was also an idea from Allie Edwards, maybe product play. I really can't remember, guys. There was a couple of classes. There was like a prep day and product play. So I did both of them, so they all kind of blend together. But anyways, I do like how this turned out. I thought that was really sweet. Day 18 is this Christmas tree cake that I got from Little Debbie's when we were traveling, and I liked it. Super fun. Just, you know, some cute little embellishments from the Mix-and-a-Mingle pack. This background sheet, this sheet, and then the back side of it are from Mix-and-a-Mingle. Day 19 is when I finally got around to taking a picture of our decorated Christmas tree. Again, my little deer under there. So cute. Again, trying to use up that ephemera, so put some there. So day 20, I had found some holiday teas at Walmart. Just grabbed this one. It was really good. And I really like all the colors, so those go well with these Mix-and-a-Mingle. So, This says 5 Silent Nights. I'm not sure how well you can see that here. This is an acetate sheet, again, from Felicity Jane, I'm pretty sure. And then I just added some stickers on there. So my doctor made me rest my voice for about 4 to 5 days, trying to get rid of this vocal strain. It did help a lot. Obviously, it did not help all the way, but we're going with it. Pretty much lived on this throat comfort tea. It's really good. And then I chose to show my little Magic Kingdom cup that I just got on our last trip. So loved how that worked out. Kind of chose the colors from this mug here for this page, and then tried to work in that orange. That would be better if it wasn't orange, but you know, it is what it is. Day 22 is all about some stocking stuffers. I just laid those out on the floor and took a flat lay picture. Day 23, it was so cold in Bristol. It's not usually this cold, y'all, but at least we didn't really have snow. We maybe had little flurries, but nothing big. They were doing rolling blackouts from TVA. So when we walked into Sam's Club, all the lights were out except some emergency ones. So this is what a Sam's Club bathroom looks like when there's only an emergency light on. They did come back on when we were in there, so it was no big deal. Day 24 was to celebrate some of the treats that my mother-in-law made for us and sent over. She does a lot of candy baking, and she made fudge and these little pinwheel things. So her treats are always really good. So here I had a page I really needed to just like make a filler for, because with December 25th, I wanted those pages facing each other. So I chose my favorite paper from the Mix-and-a-Mingle pack. And then this Believe is actually something I made on my Mink machine a couple years ago. I love how it turned out. It's not a perfect process, and there was actually a little bit that had folded over, like the foil was folded over. So I just stuck a little puffy sticker on there and put "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" and "Hey Santa." So for Christmas Day, my husband and I had our own Christmas together that morning. I remember to take pictures of what we got each other because I'm terrible about remembering that later. And just stuck this fun little tag in here. This is from the Mix-and-a-Mingle. And these, like this and this sticker over here, these are from Holiday Magic. My mother-in-law came over on Christmas Day and we exchanged presents and had breakfast together. My family was sick, so you'll see we had our Christmas together in a few days. This is all about my it's called a Christmas cactus, but really it's a Thanksgiving cactus, whatever. It bloomed, y'all. Like, these were gorgeous. I had just bought this earlier this year, like in the summer, but these blooms were absolutely gorgeous, and I loved seeing them all come up. This was like longer than my finger. It was kind of crazy, but it was so fun to watch it blooming, and I can't wait for it to do it again next year. So, again, trying to use up all the ephemera and all the stickers. And then day 27, we made a little ham and had our own, traditional Christmas dinner. Since my mom had been sick, she usually makes Christmas Eve dinner. So we're a couple days late, but we made it. And then day 28, this was kind of fun. I never really documented this before. My parents have a dog, and then my mother-in-law has a dog, a rabbit, and a cat. So, of course, we always get them a present, but I never really took a picture and documented that, and then got a couple of action shots of 2 of our babies. And then day 29 was when we finally had our own, our Christmas at my parents' house. So we had a Christmas dinner, and then used some filler paper over here. This is from Mix-and-a-Mingle. And yeah. Day 30, my mom and I went out shopping. We went to look at some like Target clearance, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, Michael's, and we did not take a picture. We were terrible scrapbookers that day. So I stole a picture from our Christmas, which was on the 29th, and stuck it in there. And then just used some letter stickers to document the stores that we went to. Day 31 was my year in books. I always try to set a reading goal. This year I actually had a reading goal of 60 and didn't make it, but that's okay. You know, don't have to every time. So I put my top 5 books in here, and that is it. So I hope you liked looking through my December daily. If you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear them. Leave them down below. Have a great day. Thanks.